Hello, I'm here at Portland Retro Gaming Expo, here at the Video Game Wizards booth, probably the biggest vendor booth here, at least for like an actual like shop, and I'm talking to the owner. First of all, tell me about the show. Like, how big of a deal is Portland Retro for your shop?
It's a pretty big deal. I mean, we've been involved with it since 2006. Pretty passionate about it. We're just hoping to make it grow as big as we can get it, and proud to be part of it. And a lot of volunteers. I think a lot of people look forward to it every year, and it's just, I mean, business-wise and just community-wise, it's pretty big. So.
And how has business this weekend actually been? Like, how you guys been doing?
It's been really good. Friday was the first. This is the first year that we had Friday open for vendors, and it actually went really well. So next year we'll see. I mean, maybe we'll have a 3-day again. So, but yeah.
And besides like Portland Retro, do you guys do any other shows?
Our shop, we do Rose City Comic Con with Portland Retro Gaming Expo, since we're part of the board of Portland Retro Gaming Expo. So we recently, last year, we started doing a shop, like just a small booth at Rose City Comic Con. So we probably looking to do more shows maybe, but we're pretty much stay local.
Yeah. And so like here at the show, one thing that I like to ask vendors is what is like the one item that you are the most excited that you have here, that you had here, because we're talking to you on Sunday, so maybe it's already gone. But like, what's something that like really stands out that you were excited to have?
It's not retro, but the Poly Mega, it's a pretty cool system. I mean, a lot of people probably have heard about it, but maybe a lot have not. It's a newly manufactured machine that's got all the retro machine attachments that you can put into it, so you can play almost everything retro on it. They're fairly expensive, but they're made to order. So like we ordered them after the show last year, and we got it before the show this year. It's almost a year wait for them. So, but they're a pretty cool system. So.
Well, that is actually one that I know that I've been like reading a lot about, and like watching videos about, and I didn't actually know that you guys had it. Like, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Now
it's on demo.
I will definitely have to go check that out. Now, really quick, one thing that I do want to ask you that's like a kind of away from the show necessarily, but retro game stores, that's like a very specific niche of a type of business. What made you like want to have a retro game store, and especially like for you, what made you want to have 2 retro game stores?
Well, I obviously grew up. Video games was a big part of my life, and then through high school I was going to Video Game Wizards, and then continued after high school and got to know the owner. And then in 2005, he decided he was going to sell it, and I was like, it'd be kind of cool. And then my wife and I, we ended up making a deal, and originally going to turn it into a hawk shop, and then getting into it, we're like, no way, this is great. So we like the family and the product, and just didn't want to deal with the rest of a hawk shop, so we just kept with retro. And it's just
And you have 2 locations. You have one in the Portland area and one in Molalla, Oregon. One thing that this is mostly just my personal curiosity. Why Molalla for the other location?
It's a really big town. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I know. I was like, maybe like relative to Oregon, but I don't know about that.
No, it's just we actually live out there, and we needed space for a warehouse, because having a small store in Portland, it's hard to house everything. So we're like, hey, it's perfect. We'll get one down by we're storage space anyway, so we'll just might as well open a store too there. So you got both.
Makes sense. So. Well, definitely, I highly recommend going to go check out either location. I go to both constantly. I've dropped just a almost borderline disgusting amount of money at your shops. I would say probably out of my game collection, I'd guess probably 65-70% of my collection was bought at Wizards. So I cannot recommend them enough. Go check out their shops. As I said, Portland area and Molalla. Definitely go check them out. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Yeah.
Thank you. It was great.